Hey guys, this is Kevin. I wanted to record a quick video in response to Reese's question about budgeting and small audiences. And so this is a little tool I use that I created to calculate this out, and it's super simple. And I'll explain the math behind it and how it works. But what this does is it's just like a quick way to know what you should bid on things and how long it'll take before you sort of exhaust your ads. Another thing to know is that if you're running to a small audience and you really know that it's a really good audience, like say these are a custom audience of people that have bought from you before and you're running a new offer or something, it makes sense instead of running like conversion ads or some of those type objectives, it makes sense to run reach ads because reach just displays your ad to every single person in the audience or attempts to. So if your audience is 10 million, then that could get expensive. But if your audience is 20,000 and you want everybody in the 20,000 because those are your past customers, you want them all to see it, then reach ads are going to be better for you than conversion ads. Conversion ads don't show your ad to everybody. They just show it to the ones they think most likely to convert. So you have an audience of 20,000 that you know are already likely to convert. Then you've already like whittled it down to the point where you don't need Facebook to do that for you anymore. Hopefully that makes sense. So the simple way to understand how to budget your stuff on small audiences, it's just pure math. But so you take the size of the audience. In this case, let's say it's 20,000 people. And then you take the cost per thousand CPM that you're getting roughly on these audiences. And, it could be that you're just going to have to guess this at first. In a like $30 CPMs are really good right now. I see CPMs as high as $100 in some markets, probably even higher than that in others. But like anywhere from $30 to $100 is about what you're going to see. And so essentially what you're going to do is you're going to take this 1,000, divide it into the size of the audience, and then multiply it times the cost to display to 1,000. So for instance, let's do this without like a perfect number there. So if you look at an audience of 20,000 people, it costs you $30 here to hit. I guess I could do a dollar sign. I don't know if it works with a dollar sign. Yeah, you could do $30 to hit 1,000 of these. So to hit 20,000 is just 20 times $30. So your lifetime budget is 600. Okay. And then what you do is you are able to, and you can change all these variables to figure out your stuff, right? So this could be 100,000, right? So whatever it is, but then so that tells you if you're running a lifetime budget, that gives you an idea of what you should set your lifetime budget on that creative. So what this doesn't mean that this is the only thing that you can advertise to these people. You can run different ads and different creatives for the same offer to this audience, but this everybody in this audience will have seen this offer and this creative, by this point. So you could even fudge a little bit if you wanted to go for a little higher frequency and go for 2, a frequency of like 1.5 or 2 for them to see the same ad, then you could certainly do that as well. But after that, you definitely want to start refreshing your creative because the point of diminishing returns will kick in. And you can rotate through creatives as well. But the point is that you decide how many days that you want to run this ad, and it will tell you, and you just put in how long your campaign is. Like say this is a 2-week campaign you're going to run. Your audience is 100,000 and your cost per 1,000 impressions is $30, then it'll just kick out that you just know to budget $214 a day to get this thing to everybody. Again, this is most useful for audiences. The reason these audiences are going to be small in most cases is because you know that these are like really likely to convert. If it's just a cold audience that's really small, I would want to validate that it's actually going to convert first, which is a little different. But I use this tool mostly for custom audiences, like bottom of funnel, that I'm trying to hit, super targeted, but want everybody in here to see this ad. So, and I can give you some strategies on top of funnel with small audiences too. But this would work if you're not as concerned about whether or not it's going to convert, if you're pretty confident that it would. But this can give you a little bit of an idea of how the bidding and daily budget should work, so that you can hit your objectives in time for this stuff. The other thing I would say is you might want to be a little more aggressive with the budget than this. If it's 214, I would do 250 just to make sure that I hit everybody. But I wouldn't be a ton more aggressive than that. But that's how I figure out what the stuff is and what the deal is. But I mean, obviously, this works as well for bigger budgets. If you're trying to run something that is, say a 30-day campaign, and you got 1 million person audience, like to hit this audience at a $30 CPM with 1 million people is going to cost you $30,000. To have every person in that million see your ad will cost you $30,000. So this gives you an idea of how this works, hopefully, and can kind of give you some ideas to play with. But it's just a simple tool that we use. I'll share this in the group somehow. I don't know if I give this link, if it'll work or how that works, but I'll have Lynn or Jenna or somebody figure it out, and we'll put it in the group for you guys to have. So that is that. I hope it helps. Talk to you soon. Bye.